We're getting to know another face of Ingham County today on Studio 10. I'm with Heather Kraft, and I want to know a little bit about your business. Of course, you have a food truck in the area. Lots of people love it. Tell me a little bit about what inspired you to start that.
Well, I have a big family, and I do a lot of cooking, and I grew up with a bunch of boys, and my mom was an excellent cook. My grandma was an excellent cook, so it just kind of came down to me. And I never knew how to make small portions. So with having a big family, I always made large portions, and I love cooking. So I've always had people tell me to open a restaurant. So I did.
Yeah. And it's called Heather's Mobile Kitchen,
Heather's
right?
Mobile Kitchen.
Okay, and what is it that you serve there, and where are you parked normally, where people can find you?
I'm normally parked at Timeless Treasures in Mason. It's the local antique shop. And I do like graduation open houses, and I am catering also. But I do a lot of breakfast foods, savory breakfast foods, and soups and sandwiches, homemade soups from scratch.
And how long have you been doing that for?
I've been open since August of last year, 2021.
What was that like opening kind of during the height of a pandemic?
I was kind of nervous about it.
Yeah.
But it worked out really well. Everyone loves soup. Everyone loves breakfast. So.
And it's the perfect place to come and get it, and then you can kind of take it where you feel safe as well,
yes.
too. So that's great.
Yes, and I package it to where you can take it home. It's not like a bowl of soup and it's going to spill everywhere. So people sometimes sit in their car and eat it and then come back and get another one to take home.
There you go. That's smart. And Heather, you've lived in the area a long time. What's kind of kept you in the area?
It's a small town. I love it here. I've been here since I was 9, and I met my husband in 4th grade. So just been here my whole life.
Okay, that's cute. You married your elementary sweetheart.
Yes.
Okay.
But we've only been married for almost 7 years.
Okay.
So
that's great. So you didn't have eyes for each other maybe, all through elementary school, but then you kind of rekindled afterwards.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, we've been married for almost 8 years.
Okay, 8 years. Yeah, you're like, but who's counting? Because it's just marital bliss.
Yeah.
And talk to me about your family a little bit, about your family.
I'm a mother of 5. So I have Hope, is 17. She's a senior in high school. And then I have Lauren, she's 15. She's a sophomore. She's about to be 16, getting her license. And then I have Eli, he's 12 almost. And then Logan is 6, and Hank is 2.
A busy household.
Yes.
How do you manage it all? So you're a business owner, you have the kids, you have a family. How do you manage it all?
I'm little sleep and coffee.
Caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the answer. So if someone's thinking of opening a business in the area, since you've recently done it, what advice would you give them?
Take your time. Don't rush through it. There's a lot of work. The state is pretty backed up, so don't get discouraged. It's going to take some time to open it. It took me about 6 months to get my license to open.
Wow.
So
okay. And your 5-year plan is you're hoping maybe down the road to have a brick and mortar in the area, right?
Yes. I would love to have a small diner. I don't want a huge location with 50, 60 employees. I want something small in our small town.
Okay, so, and speaking of the small town, Heather, we've been talking about Ingham County kind of being your home. When you think of that word home, is there a word or phrase that comes to mind when you think of that word?
Not really. When I think of home, I think of my home. Like, I want to go home to my husband and my kids and be at home.
It's a comfortable space.
Yes.
All right, absolutely. Well, I've loved getting to know a little bit about you and your business here in the area. Thank you for your time today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, stick around. Studio 10 continues after the break.